if you actually let yourself enjoy your summer. If you're listening from the other hemisphere, you enjoy your winter. Okay.
Treat
But the
yourself.
point is to take pauses. Welcome back to the podcast. Back, everybody.
Welcome, friends.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the podcast.
Club Unhinged is gone.
We put her in the ground.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Throw on your helmets, guys, because you're gonna need them. Get your helmets on, buckle up. It's like designing a life that you're obsessed with. You are that fucking it factor.
Don't be a fucking Scrooge. You gotta remember who you are.
Show up. Show up differently.
We're off to the fucking races, bitches.
Fire. You know me. Fire. Everything is fire.
It's a fire horse. It's been a minute.
1 minute.
Just one.
Maybe two.
Maybe a couple. We wanted to hop on because obviously we promised to give you some episodes and then we just didn't. And
We ghosted.
we ghosted. It's been a crazy, well, I guess month and a bit. And I've been working on my book and you've been speaking and traveling and it just was bananas. And so we wanted to come on and talk about that and also give you a little 411 on the summer and where we're going and what we're doing and give you a little invitation into gearing it down for the summertime. Because I don't know about you, Bano, but like I know the year of the horse, the fire horse, but like it's kind of been crazy. And like by the time I get to summer, I'm like, okay, I need a pause. Like so much has happened in these first 6 months, and I'm like, I need to catch my breath. Like, this
Yeah.
is fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And you've been like,
knew. What?
you've
Right.
been on the run and like lots of stuff and lots of traveling, lots of things going on too. Like there's been so much.
Yeah, it's been wild. I think that's the thing. It's been mental for both of us. Like you were writing your book, I wrote a book, and fucking, and then like traveled and was speaking on stages, like you said, and running groups, and we've been running calls and the incubator and the club and all. Like you just had, it's been like mayhem in the best way. Like it's all exciting stuff. It's just that it's the volume is there,
Mm-hmm.
and we got together last week and we were chatting.
Watching.
Chatting. What the fuck was that? We were chatting and just saying how it didn't feel great, how we were like, it was exciting stuff, and we both were getting caught up on each other's lives and like everything that was going on because we haven't like had a friendship date in a long time. And then we were like, it just feels kind of chaotic right now, and we want, if we're going to give, we want to give from a place of overflow and clarity. And we don't want to just be coming to the table or to podcast episodes being like, oh, what do you want to talk about today? I don't know. I'm kind of tired, right? Like we never want anything we create. We don't want to come from that energy.
Totally.
And we both decided that this summer we want to have like, it's like a relaxed speed, you know, there's a lot happening and a lot of cool stuff, but it's more relaxed. It's more of like a soft girl summer. It's like
Yeah.
enjoying life, being present. We talked about still doing the podcast episodes, and then we just paused and we're like, is this like in the greatest highest? Like, do we want to do this for ourselves and what would feel really good? And so, yeah, we just said, you know what? Let's like pause for the summer. Let's take some time. Let's enjoy our families and our friends and seeing each other and jumping in the ocean. And I'm moving on Wednesday. And like, there's just so many cool things happening. But I never want to create from the energy of like feeling of lack or just like fatigue or when I
sure.
don't have the fuel in the tank, you know, like I don't want to create from that. And I feel like right now I'm really just pulling, visualize just God is like being on a racetrack. It's like pulling the Ferrari back a little bit. It's not like, it's just a little like just noticing. It's just watching the other
Maintenance.
cars, maintenance, pulling off. Exactly. Getting some, you know, some things fixed, maybe a little tire check, just making sure everything looks good so we don't burn
Pop
out the
the
tires.
fuels.
Make sure the fuel injectors are working. There's clean fuel being pumped in, all those pieces. And so we were like, you know what? What if we just gave ourselves permission to pause for the
Yeah.
summer and to get clear? And sometimes that is the magic, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you come back and you're feeling like absolutely banging about something, or sometimes you come back and you want to reevaluate or you want to look at different pieces. And I think what's really cool is we both have been big advocates of that, of like, if it doesn't work for us as a team, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? I think that's good for
100%.
relationships, for anything, business
Oh, yeah.
partnerships, relationships. It's like if, we've never wanted to build this business from push or force. I've done that. You've done that before, and it's not the vibe. Like,
No.
and people will call that discipline. And listen, we're committed. You and I have both, shown that over the years in our businesses. We've seen coaches come and go. We've seen people like all sorts of stuff, and we've been consistent. And we love that. And we want to take a break and enjoy our fucking lives. Just
Mm-hmm.
go out in the summer and downgrade the responsibility,
Yeah.
and be in service to ourselves, trusting that if you and I are in overflow, then we're serving our communities and ourselves and our families and the world and our friendships, in a way that feels really good and integrity for us. So,
Mhm. Yeah, and we want to extend that invitation to you as a collective listening as well, because I mean, we get the imprint back in school, like we get the summer off, and then when we become adults and everything gets serious, and you get 2 weeks off in the summer, maybe, and
maybe.
maybe,
You still got to
and
do the emails,
you gotta do all
Jackie.
the things.
Make sure you got to still do that, all that stuff.
And while we're not saying like throw all of your responsibilities down the drain,
Mm-mm.
but the invitation is to look at how you can actually create more space for living this summer. Because we can get in these pockets of learning and growing. And y'all know we are such proponents of that. We are going to back that till the day we die. Like, learning is one of my most favorite things. And sometimes it can be a lot. Sometimes your system actually needs space to digest and integrate. And if you're not taking space to integrate, it's not integrating, which then keeps you in this loop of having to constantly consume, constantly consume. And just with like the crazy, big, intense energy that's happening on the planet right now, it's really important that you get your feet in the dirt, that you get yourself in a body of water, that you get some solar energy charging up your cells, that you spend time around people that nourish your heart and make you happy and make you want to create what you're here to create in the world. And so while we're taking a pause for the summer with the podcast, we also want you to evaluate what would that look like for yourself in terms of giving yourself the exact nourishment that your system needs for the summer so that when the fall comes and you're ready to rev it up again, you've got the energy to do it because you actually let yourself live. You actually let yourself enjoy your summer. If you're listening from the other hemisphere, you enjoy your winter. Okay.
Treat
But
yourself.
the point is to take pauses. And I think in Western culture, where it's a lot of hustle, a lot of grind, a lot of push, 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 the feminine energetic of rest, restoration, chilling out, integration, digesting doesn't get as much airtime. And then you wonder why people are burning out because the whole sequence is off. And in order for the sequence to run optimally, we have to have seasons where we go balls in, like ball to the wall, like we're jack hammering it, like we're in it. And then seasons where you pull back and you rest and you recharge, and then seasons that are a little bit, kind of leading into that intense energy again. And so you've got to find the balance with your system so that you actually, like Christine said, have the energy to back your dreams. Because the last thing that we want is for you to burn all of the energy in your tank and then not have the juice to be able to bring your dreams to life. Like it's really important to take that pause.
We don't
And
want any crispy fried juju.
no,
It's like the
ew.
Clark Griswold in Christmas Vacation. Overdoing it overdoes it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like you coming out in September being like crispy, like I took no time off and I had no fun, and now I'm coming into September. Like it's like, there's a natural sequence and rhythm to that. And now like, my daughter's off and she's in some camps and stuff, and one of them's it's like her last year in daycare. Um, and she's gonna be off too. So it's like we're and you need more time for the your book as you know what I mean?
Mm,
Like there's
yeah.
things that we're birthing that
Yeah.
require energy and patience and um intention and time. And
Mhm.
also, like, I want to go have a fuck ton of fun. Like, I'm going camping with the girls. I want to try to wipe as much off my call. Every time I've got taken them camping, I always have a gazillion calls. And this time was, well, not a gazillion, but like I'm being dramatic, but like at least like, three or four usually.
Yeah.
Right. And this time I'm like, you know what? I want to try to like bring it, how can I bring it down to like one call or how can I bring it down to two calls? Like still again, like serving clients and stuff, but how do I minimize that so that I have more time and energy and, yeah, how can I take care of myself again? It's just this comes back to this piece about taking care of ourselves so we're in optimal state to serve because we serve way better, we're way more potent. That's why I don't answer client even voice notes, even if it means I take an extra day until I'm feeling more optimal. I don't want to go on and be like annoyed that I'm, or like go on, and be like tired and then be like, okay, well, let me just give the response so that I can tick that thing off my list. Like
Mm-hmm.
we're in the work of energy and truth and alignment and transformation and it's like, it can be heavy lifting sometimes, right? Like we're holding a lot of fucking space for people. It's not a linear job. It's not something where it's, well, I go in for an hour and then I clock out and then I do these things, right? It's like it's so much more than that. And so we need to make sure that like, and I'm sure if you're listening right now as well, that you are as well. We
Mm-hmm.
need to be in optimal state to serve at our at our highest,
Mm-hmm.
capacity. And listen, I'm all about stretching capacity for sure, Z's like, but this summer we've just made the decision like just for this summer who knows like maybe next summer things look different. I don't know, it's just it's
Yeah.
well, fuck, I don't know who I'll be a week from now.
Same. And I don't think I've ever taken like a summer off. Not that I'm
Yeah,
taking it off
sure.
from work, but this kind of feels like moving in that direction of like, oh, I actually could generate and design everything so that I could have windows throughout the year. Maybe it's not the summer, but like pockets throughout the year where I actually do just get to decompress and I do just get to be in my own energy and be in my own creative vortex because y'all know me, like I'm always creating something. And this summer is no different. Like the book's coming out, we've got a single coming out, and then another single in the fall, and then an album and another book. So like there's a lot of stuff, and I'm sure you've got a lot that's marinating in your world too. And then we have stuff with the club. And so it's just, we've got to look at where can we actually like alter things to give ourselves space and still be able to really stay committed to what it is that really brings us to life. And some seasons require a little bit of an adjustment. And summer season is a great season to do it because you're moving into a new house and we're going to come over and do cannonballs off the back deck into the ocean. So,
Oh yeah, and that's what I want. I said to Kels, I was like, I'm really craving more time for our friendship, right, like, Kelsey and I were best friends before business partners, and so I think it's important for us to have a lot of fun and just rejuvenate and to I think that's something we do really well though is shift is like getting into like we never let things go too off the rails before we come back and are like, let's talk about this or what do we do here or should we shift this or like and then we're both like, yeah, cool, let's do that. Like
yeah,
you and
like
I
instant
make
reinvention.
decisions. We make decisions so fast. We're just like, yeah, no, I think I'll do that. Sure. Yeah. What do you think about that? Keiko? Yeah, I love that. And then like everything changes. It's comical. I think it's been a really good test though to our own work and our flexibility and our capacity, even in our nervous systems. I'm looking through that lens, obviously, but just you would look through it more relationally and creatively. But when I look at that, it's created so much, I mean, healing, you and I, like in terms of business partnerships, it's created so much flexibility for us to roll with another person and decisions and all these pieces and just being willing to change things if they don't work or if we don't like them or if we're like, you know what, we need to shift this. And so few people, I think, are willing to do that because they don't want to upset the other person or they don't want to suggest something or look like they're being lazy, whatever the fucking thing is. And I think we're just really good at being like, yeah, no, I think we're going to take the summer off. Cool. What do you think about that? Great. Now we'll reconvene in the fall. Okay, great. Love that. Should
Yeah.
we just like go, okay, cannibal at the dock, sit on the
Yeah.
like in those like chairs and drink some spicy margaritas and just like feel the sunshine on our face and talk about our dreams and like
Mm.
I don't know. Whenever I vision back to success, I'm like I just want to do what I want with who I want when I want. Like it's just then that's what I want this summer. I want to be able to. We're getting a kitten. I'm
I
getting little Bluey. I
know.
know she's so cute. I can't handle her.
It's
Oh my
so great
God.
because we meow at each other all the time, and your kids are going to be even more annoyed with us now because we'll just be speaking only in meows.
Oh my God. You would. It's hilarious. Right away, Eva was like, "We have to message Aunt Kelsey the cat," and she like was like
Oh,
taking my phone and messaging everyone and like being like, look at Bluey, look at little
yeah.
Bluey." Um, yeah, it's so funny. She's and then oh my God, did you get the voice note or did you get the voicemail the other day?
I
Oh,
did.
you
I did.
did. So
Yeah, it's
we
so good.
go. I gotta hop over a minute. We go. We're driving, and Eva's like, "Who am I?" Oh, hi, meow meow. Oh, yeah, F bomb, F bomb. Oh, that's so unhinged. Ha! Oh, meow meow meow. Oh, do you want to get together? I'm like,
It was the best.
it was her like imitating us. I was
I know.
dead.
And she does it every single time that we get together.
Oh
And
yeah.
then even if we're just on the phone with each other, she's chirping in the
Oh
background.
yeah. All the time.
And it's the best. So to have more space and time for those types of experiences, because they're only going to be that age once. And, as their mother, I'm sure you feel the gravity of that, even as their aunt. And like, I feel
Yeah.
that. I'm like, I want to spend time with them, especially when they're in this phase where they're so fucking funny.
Oh,
And like, spending time with them is just the best. And so to be able to like open the calendar to be able to do that and then fill our tanks up so that when we come back in the fall, it's go time, bitches. So,
totally.
our invitation to you is to do what you need to do to take care of you this summer. Like, really give yourself a permission slip to either gear it down, or maybe you need to rev it up, or maybe you just need to go have a little love affair for the summer. Like, whatever it is that is going to jazz you right up, we really invite you to do that. And then we will be back in the fall and we'll fill you in on all of our adventures. So in the meantime, follow along both of our Instagrams. We'll be keeping those somewhat updated, and we'll be back with you in the fall. And we love you all so, 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 so much.
So much.
Have fun this summer. We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.